Well, I think you're going to need to move back a little bit. I just have to say, after leaving the court proceedings, I am very glad that our renowned, esteemed reporter, Don Lemon, will be released on his own recognizance, because he should not have been in court anyway. How far is this going to go? We're 155 days away from celebrating the 250th anniversary of our democracy that has been under attack every day since this administration took over. I am not a lawyer, but I will tell you to listen to this court proceedings that made no sense at all. What they described as his crime, from my perspective, a layperson's perspective, was the work of a reporter. He went into the church along with the protesters. He covered the story. He listened to what the people said who were in the church. That is his crime. It made no sense to me, and frankly, if I were the administration, if I were the other side, I would be embarrassed by that court proceeding that actually wanted to limit his movements so he could not go anywhere except for Minnesota to New York. A journalist who travels the country. So we have seen protesters under attack. We have seen people being snatched off our street. And now all of you are at risk. And this is just unacceptable. This assault on our democracy has got to end. And you, all journalists, play such a critical role. And I just want you to know, and I think I could speak on behalf of this crowd, we are all going to fight every day for your ability to tell the truth, for your ability to cover this story and any other story. We have to draw the line in the sand and say we will not allow for the dismantling of our democracy.
That's
Thank
right.
you very much.
Thank you.
Indictment says that Don Lemon was aware of a plan for resistance beforehand. He's seen on camera kissing one of the organizers and allegedly with protecting the secrecy and the element of surprise for this demonstration.
He is...
Consider him a journalist or a participant?
I consider him a journalist. What all of the journalists here would do who want to cover a story.
What I have done, I have done that.
I am sure that will be covered in a trial. Yeah, everybody here knows Don Lemon. I know sometimes your credentials are questioned. How could you possibly question somebody who is known all around the world, is recognized? Now, I also know that other reporters were arrested as well. I think all of you need to look at who was arrested. Why were they arrested? Why are they targeting certain ones?
Donald Trump. Nobody questions the corruption of Donald Trump.
You just said, I didn't, he just said, nobody is questioning the corruption of Donald Trump.
Fair.
Thank you very much.
Mayor Bass,
Yes.
what the administration is trying to accomplish with this arrest?
Well, I think what the administration is trying to accomplish is they're putting all of you on notice. Look out. Because they come for protesters who are protesting peacefully. They come for people who are fruit vendors, working at Home Depot. In Minnesota, they're after Somalis. In other states, they've been going after immigrants. And in some states, including this one here and this city, they've been going after U.S. citizens. We know that the overwhelming majority of people who are caught up in these raids have no criminal history whatsoever. And so now all of you should be on notice. Is this what happens when you cover a controversial event? If you go in to cover a controversial event, is this what's going to happen to you? I hope all of you register the seriousness of this assault on democracy, because if they come for one, they can come for all of us.
Mayor Bass, Pam Bondi said she's going to go after people who infringe on others' right to worship. What do you think about that?
Well, I mean, again, we are talking about reporters who are covering a story. There should be a separation between the reporters covering the story and the people who were involved in the protest. I'm not saying they shouldn't have been there. I don't have that information. What I have the information for is what I saw in that courtroom, and it was an embarrassment on the part of the government.
Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Karen.
Thank you all for coming. Oh,
Let's go. Let's go.